Well, just as tough. Whoa, what's he thing up on my TP? Oh, it's freaking Rise attack. That is such a stupid thing. It's really only good if you have lots of freaking TP, man.
Were you fighting? 'Cause I felt nothing.
It's like you try to do what people tell you is the correct thing to do. But it's just because they're part of the system too. Like maybe they thought at one point like, oh, this is the right thing to recommend to somebody. Like they should go and get a higher education. Like higher education is not to be taken for granted, and it's not like something that's afforded to everybody here in this country. But you look at other countries where like Japan, who has a pretty awesome education system. Like, you don't want to go to college? That's fine. You can go to a specialized high school that will teach you to do exactly what you want to do when you're done. And the minute you hit 18 or whatever age it is, I think it's 18 for them as well, you can just start with your career. But like here, it's like the education system is horrible. Absolutely horrible. And our current president only cares about himself and his interests. Like, he's literally only put laws into place that will benefit him once he's out of office. Like, I'm not gonna badmouth, I'm not gonna call him names. Like, it is what it is. He was elected, I didn't vote for him, but enough people in the country did. That's how it works to, you know, to be in an elective democracy. A republic where our officials are elected by the people. So he was elected. It is what it is. But at the same time, I wish people would realize that he doesn't care about anybody but himself and his interests.
Put out your hand.
Like, he really doesn't. And so we have to wait another 2 years of these, you know... Sorry, 1 year. Well, 2 years technically, like a year and some change before another election will take place, and we can have a chance to you know, reset the board, as it were. But like,
I won't lose.
I'm not gonna be someone who's angry and oh, this sucks. I mean, it does suck, but it's like, being angry about it does me no good. But it's like realizing like, oh man, this just allows for stagnation and allows companies, you know, big companies to take advantage of people. And it's like, newsflash, the president is a big company owner.
If I hurt you.
So why would he not do everything in his power to ensure that he's set for the rest of his life? He's in his 70s. He doesn't have very much longer. But, you know, at least he can live the last 20, 30 years of his life in absolute luxury.
Rest in peace.
I don't know. Everything, and it feels like everything right now in the government is just motivated by greed. And there's only so much money that you need for one lifetime. You can't take it with you. And everybody's gonna die someday. But it's just human nature, and it's disgusting. Instead of ensuring that we all can have a good ride while we're here, they choose to make it so only some people enjoy it. And the rest have to walk uphill the entire time. Just because, too. There's no reason. There's no valid reasoning for that sort of ideology. Outside of, I just don't want you to have it. Yeah, that's unreasonable.
There's no way you could win. I just keep getting stronger.
It's like, outside of, well, I just don't want you to have what I have. Well, whatever. I've spent far too long grinding. The boss is probably... I mean, he usually isn't a joke. But I think that's enough grinding. Because I didn't even get them this high on my other file. And I think we're slightly higher level than the boss is. But I wanted to learn as many of the skills as I could before continuing.
Let's work together.
Yeah, that's what my commentary is usually like whenever I'm not,
That was annoying.
you know, letting the story play out and listening to people talk. But I've already done like this secret mission before, so the achievement's not gonna pop up, but rest assured. I did it on my previous file as well, with less grinding, because I was less prepared last time on the first time I did this, because I didn't know like what items I was gonna get. And I'm gonna want to be Yuri for this fight, and I'm gonna want to turn this into Dragon Swarm. I don't need to knock them down anymore, so I'll just have Cerberus Strike here. That's about it. But yeah, to get back towards game commentary, seeing as how I'm done with that grind, this next secret mission is kind of a pain. You just pretty much have to be up in the dude's face the entire time and wait for him to rear up on his hind legs.
What's up?
And then you have to
I feel kind of sick.
use
all
a
of
move that
sudden.
deals like a lot of hits so that you can knock him down. It takes some practice, but you'll get there.
Even someone as dense as you can feel it.
Who are you calling? Wait, does that mean you can feel it too?
Oh shit.
What a feeling.
What a feeling when you're crawling on the ceiling.
Yuri.
I'm fine.
Don't overexert yourself. We can rest here and have a look around.
Seriously, what's going on? Ever since we got here,
If a monster attacked us right now, I don't think I'd be up to it.
Saying stuff like that is the best way to attract monsters, you know.
Something wrong still?
Yuri.
If you're gonna keel over, couldn't you do it in the middle of a crowded city street? You can't be expected to be there to catch you every time.
Yes, thank you. I'm still doing okay.
It's like this. They've made her more frail
is
with this
air.
added dialogue, and she really wasn't all that frail.
What?
That's
I thought air
why
couldn't be seen with the naked eye.
I think she's such a popular character, is because
If it's dense enough,
she's
it
really
can be.
strong. She's strong-willed.
Estelle, weren't you saying something about that earlier? That dense air is bad for the body.
Yes. High density
That
air
dense
can
air is bad
occasionally
for the
have
body?
very negative
That
effects
dense
on the
air.
human body.
It made you pass out in the Koi Woods, too.
Really?
Oops, didn't
Wow.
mean to do that.
Maybe we should get out of here.
But we still haven't made sure if the mercenaries are here or not.
I guess that's true, but
Let's keep moving.
It looks like this blastia is linked to the door.
How do we open it?
It seems that we have to carefully put together the symbols to form the right phrase.
wouldn't it be faster to break in?
That's not a good idea. What if it makes the door stop working?
Hey, something's coming out of it.
So, should we just put some letters in here?
Hey, didn't we pick up some odd pieces of paper?
Actually, come to think of it, could this be a clue to the passcode?
Seems we need to use our mind to get an answer. Let's look at the paper again.
Can you shut up and let me play the goddamn game? Jesus Christ, man. This feels like these goddamn game companies think people are all like drooling morons. Granted, some of them might be, but it's like, should we look at those clues that we got? Should we do this? It's like, people can figure shit out, man. Before you spelled everything out for them, people were playing games for years. Just shut up and let people play the game. Like, some of it's just like boring ass, like, Estelle, watch out. Oh, sorry, I'm so much more frail all of a sudden. Should we look at the passcodes
like
to
that
maybe
Blastio
unlock
is
the
causing-
password? Just like, shut up.
And
Let us play
probably
the
this
game.
strange feeling as well.
Huh. He's similar to the ones at Emmead Hill and Capua Nor.
Is it broken?
When a Blastia breaks, it loses its ability to take in air. There's no way it would get like this.
So, what's going on?
I don't know. What could he be trying to do?
Was that a monster?